Dear clients, I'm Sarah. This video is related to the instructions of ZBL P8100 Pile Dynamic Detector. This portable and digital instrument can test the integrity of a concrete pile according to low-strain reflected wave method. This pile dynamic detector is mainly composed of the host, the receiving sensor, hammer, and other fittings. It is very convenient to use hand or touch pen to operate in the touch screen directly. You can operate the machine through touch screen and keyboard area. On the left side of the host lies the channel 1 and channel 2, which can be connected by sensor. Next to the channel 1 are charging indicator and power switch. Open the protective cover under the host. You can see the round charging port. Next to charging port are two mini USB interfaces, which are used for PC connection to transfer data files. USB port is on the right side of the mini USB interfaces, and it is a standard USB port into which the flash disk could be inserted to copy the detection data file inside the instrument to flash disk, and then transfer to computer so that you can use the Windows Platform Analysis software for further processing. It can also be used to update internal software of the instrument. Protective cover will be closed when not in use so as to protect the above interfaces. Receiving sensor is connected direct with the detected pile to collect test signals. We use a hammer to strike the top of the pile to produce a stress wave. We provide to use several hammerheads of different widths and materials. The stress wave frequency caused by the striking of aluminum alloy hammer is pretty high, which is suitable to judge the shallow floor of the pile, while the stress wave frequency caused by the striking of nylon hammer is rather low, which is suitable to judge pile's deep defects. Besides, you can choose another force stick as striking device if the pile you test is too long and big. Instructions: we should do some preparations before testing. Clean the pile head. The coupling point of the sensor and the striking point of the hammer must be clean, flat, and hard. So it is necessary to do something with the pile head before testing. Clean the floating cement and other sundries on the pile head. Coupling agent should be thin but with great viscosity, and this viscosity should not be affected by water. We use butter here. Connect one end of the signal line of the sensor with the jack of the sensor on the left side of the instrument. Please mind a hump on the plug of the signal line and a groove in the jack, and aim the hump to the groove on connecting. When pulling the plug, you should pull it out gradually with holding the knurling part of the plug. Parameter settings. Turn on the instrument, click Starting Testing button and enter Main Software Interface. The interface consists of the following 5 sections: Waveform section, Pile chart and analysis parameter section, Function button section, Piles information section, and Cursors parameter section. Click the Setting button or press the Setup button on the right keyboard area and enter Parameter Setting interface. Create a new site and name it, and then create a new pile and name it. You can also only create a new pile in an existing site. You should input pile length and wave velocity as accurately as possible according to the actual situation, which will be helpful for the analysis of pile integrity. Click a Pile Info button, set the information of a pile's shape, diameter, and type. Test date and test time cannot be modified. As for new pile, The test date and time is the system date and time. As for the measured pile, it is the date and time when it was tested. Click Advanced button and advanced parameters for sampling could be set here. Sampling interval is the time difference between every two sampling signals. This value can be set or not, but pile length and velocity must be set as accurately as possible before sampling so that it will automatically calculate the sampling interval value. Blue number refers to the total number waveform that every channel to collect. There are multiple options. Minimum is 1 and maximum is 12. Gain is the amplification of the electrical signal received by sensor of the instrument. Its designated fixed magnification 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100 can be chosen, and generally it is set to 10. When the signal is so weak that it is not easy to trigger, increase the gain value. When the signal is too strong, decrease the gain value. Trigger level is the level of a signal collected when starting the instrument, and there are 3 levels: low, medium, and high. Higher the set is, stronger the receiving signal be required. Generally, in pile testing, it better choose low level when the gain value is less than 10, and it better choose medium or high level when the gain value is more than 10. Overlap. You can choose a number between 1 and 6. If the number is bigger than 1, it is an overlapping sample, which means all the samples collected in the same channel will be added together and average. As for sensor, acceleration sensor and speed sensor can be chosen. The standard sensor is ICP accelerometer. Sampling points is the quantity of signal sampling points, and usually it is set to 1, 0 to 4. Screen refers to the amount of waveform displayed in every screen. Options is 1, 2, 3, or 4. Number in every panel cannot be bigger than the sampling number. Sampling channel. The dynamic detector has 2 receiving channels in all. When testing, we can choose channel 1 or channel 2 for collection or both. Choose the channel in which the sensor is, or you will fail to collect signals. If you choose dual channel 1, double channel sampling is adopted, and the triggering channel is channel 1. If you choose dual channel 2, double channel sampling is adopted, and the triggering channel is channel 2. Acceptance mode. 3 modes are accepted: automatic, manual, and all. In automatic mode, if the strike is too heavy or light, the dynamic detector will automatically abandon the signal while show corresponding message. Only when the percussion is moderate will the collected signal to be a useful one. In manual mode, if the strike is too heavy or light, dynamic detector will give an appropriate message and ask whether to return the signal or not. When the all mode be selected, if the strike is too heavy or light, dynamic detector will be given the corresponding